Show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, it has now come out that the feds officially have the video of Pooh Shiesty allegedly robbing Gucci Mane for jewelry and forcing him to sign Pooh Shiesty out of his contract. Now, a video that was taken allegedly by Pooh Shiesty's partner in crime, CEO Big30. According to the feds, the video was deleted by Big30 initially at the time of his arrest, and they hit him with tampering with evidence, and I'm assuming that he thought that he was good. However, the feds, being the feds, have retrieved the video, and even though Big30 is out on bond, he may just be in more trouble than we actually thought. Now, if y'all remember in the previous video we did covering this, we told y'all simply put, if there was a video recorded that the feds say they have and they actually get the video, these guys are cooked. And if there is a video that was deleted by Big30 like they said, they're going to find it. See, here's what y'all don't understand, right? Even when something is deleted off your phone, it's never really completely deleted, and most people who are into tech knows this. Once something is deleted, it's still in the cloud and can be retrieved as long as you know what you're doing. Especially on iPhones, nothing is ever really deleted. It's just no longer present on your device. This also goes for laptops and desktops because they have softwares that help you retrieve deleted files that you may have deleted by mistake up to 30 days, sometimes even more. And not to mention, let's be real here, y'all. These are the feds we're talking about. They have access to technology that we don't even know exists yet. So if you think you deleted a video on your phone and it can't be retrieved, then I guess you deserve to get caught. Now, for y'all that don't know what's going on, let me briefly break it down. Hold up, y'all. There's no way you're watching this video for free right now, where you could be getting paid literally just for playing games while this video play in the background at the same time. Only difference is the increase in your bank account. Now, I'm not saying you'll get rich, but I am saying that you could easily make something while doing nothing except for sitting on the couch playing games if you download the app Free Cash. Tap or click the link I pinned in the comment section or scan the QR code that I put right here on the screen. Also, if you use my link right now, they give you a little something to start off with just for signing up. So if you want a little Uber Eats or something to snack on and don't feel like dipping into your own wallet, play a few games so you don't have to spend your own ends. Now let's get back to the video. A couple months ago, Pooh Shiesty, his father, and CEO Big30, along with 6 others, were arrested for allegedly orchestrating a kidnapping and armed robbery on 1017 CEO Gucci Mane. Reports would claim that Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane met up at a studio in Dallas, Texas, where Pooh Shiesty demanded that he wanted to be out of his contract. Gucci Mane disagreed, and that's when things took a left turn. Allegedly, CEO Big30 is being accused of barricading the door after passing Pooh Shiesty an assault rifle, where they would then force Gucci Mane to sign a document stating that Pooh Shiesty is officially released from 1017. Now, it's being claimed that as proof that Gucci Mane is the one that signed it, Big30 allegedly took a video of it for future reference to have evidence that Gucci was the one that in fact signed the paperwork. In the process, Gucci Mane's jewelry was taken, as well as the jewelry and possessions from people that was with Gucci Mane as well. This would take place in January of this year, while Pooh Shiesty was still on federal monitoring, which is how the feds were able to pin him to the same exact crime scene using his ankle monitor. Now, all 9 suspects were arrested on April 1st and 2nd, and by April 9th, Pooh Shiesty was ordered to stay behind bars with no bail or bond by the judge, which means he must remain in custody until his trial date. Now, the trial was scheduled to start in July, but for whatever reason, it was pushed back to February of 2027. Now, on the other hand, Pooh Shiesty's partner in crime, Big30, was initially ordered to stay behind bars, being that he was considered a flight risk. His lawyer appealed it, and he was granted a $100K bond, where now him along with Pooh Shiesty's father was actually released. Now, according to official court transcripts, it will state that at the time of Big 30's arrest, he would try and destroy his phone in attempts to destroy evidence that they believe is an actual video of the robbery and signing of the document by Gucci Mane taking place. The transcript will read, quote, Mr. Wright allegedly filmed the release of the contract on his cell phone. Special Agent Hobbs testified that we had active court-ordered searches of the location data for Mr. Wright's cell phone. So on the morning of the operation, we had agents that were tracking the location real time of his cell phone. They knew what vehicle he was driving, and they initiated a traffic stop in order to effectuate the arrest. The phone was working and on. That's how they found him. That's how they got to him. And by the time the vehicle was pulled over, you can see the picture, the phone is smashed. And I think that there would be a really great instruction if we were at trial about presuming that there was something bad with that phone. Now, here is a picture of the phone. As you can see, the video itself wasn't even deleted actually. He just destroyed the phone, thinking that that was going to stop them from finding whatever was inside the phone. But you doing physical damage to the phone outside in its appearance doesn't change what's inside of it, right? So I don't know what he thought he was doing, because you could throw your phone from here to Africa. Hell, you could throw your phone in the sewer. As long as they can get in that iCloud, it really doesn't even matter. But now that he destroyed the phone, all it did was make him look more guilty, because the next question becomes, well, why did you destroy your phone? Police have clear indication and evidence that the phone was fully operable before coming in contact with him, because that's how they even found him in the first place. So how are you going to convince a jury that suddenly you just decided to ruin your phone once you were being arrested? Why? Right? Now, sidebar, I hope you YNs out there are paying attention, even some of y'all adults. Watching other people get caught is the easiest cheat code, because you get to see how the police move. They say they were able to follow him because of his phone. So like I always say, them people got technology that's way more advanced on top of technology that we don't even know exists. So when you out here doing whatever you're doing, please keep that in mind when you think you're being extra cautious and sneaky, doing whatever you can to not get caught. This is why they always tell y'all, if y'all going on drills or doing anything illegal, never bring your phone. It's the easiest way to get caught. And with all that said, of course the feds will still manage to recover the video that they needed from that very device. It's all expected. Now, as a few hours ago, it'll be revealed through court documents, the feds do have the video, and it will be presented come trial time. These guys are gonna have to explain themselves when the time comes. And this could be a heavy blow in the case, because not only are they suspected of forcing him to sign the paperwork at gunpoint, they have the actual video taken from the suspect's phone proving exactly that. And that's the main basis surrounding this case. Now, shout out to Key Media for the document. It'll read, quote, unsatisfied with merely obtaining a written release of contract, Williams Jr. announced that he wanted to film RD, and Wright Jr. recorded RD on his cell phone, stating that, quote, Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017. All the while, co-defendant DeMarcus Glover, who had entered the recording room as the altercation ensued, blocked the door holding a Draco. After obtaining RD's signature and verbal release of contract, Williams Jr. robbed RD of approximately $450,000 worth of personal property, including his wedding band, a watch, a pair of earrings, and the cash RD was carrying in his pocket. With signed release and RD's jewelry in hand, Williams Jr. and Wright Jr. forced RD back into the control room at gunpoint, hands raised. There, the violence continued, with Wright Jr. and two other co-conspirators blocking the exit door with firearms drawn, while the other co-conspirators robbed MM and BP at gunpoint. During the offense, MM has described that he was choked to the point of near unconsciousness, while BP has recounted to investigators that Williams Jr. held the barrel of his Draco to the back of his head. Williams Jr. and his co-conspirators subsequently exited the larger office building, encompassing the music studio through one of said doors, while RD, MM, CW, and TD left through the other and called 911. At the detention hearing, the magistrate judge correctly assessed Williams Jr.'s danger to the community and flight risk and ordered he be detained. Williams Jr. was apprehended at his Frisco, Texas apartment on the morning of April 1st, 2026, and he made his initial appearance in front of the Honorable Magistrate Judge Tolliver on April 3rd, 2026. His probable cause and detention hearing, when held on April 8th, 2026, where FBI Special Agent Pamela Hansen testified for the government. At the conclusion of this hearing, the court ordered Williams Jr. to be detained, finding that the weight of the evidence against the defendant is strong. She was particularly troubled by his prior criminal history and Williams Jr. participation in criminal activity in this case while under, and that's where everything ends. Now, as y'all can see, there's even pictures that's included. And as I always tell y'all, the feds don't come to play, nor do they ever expose their whole hand all at once. So just know that if they have that, and they're presenting that for the world to see ahead of the trial date already, then more than likely there's more where that came from. Now furthermore, things are looking even worse for Pooh Shiesty himself, because according to reports that have just been released minutes ago, it's stated that federal prosecutors believe that Pooh Shiesty should remain behind bars without a bond or bail until trial time because he is a danger to the community.
This morning, the federal government says rapper Pooh Shiesty is simply too dangerous to be out on bond. The rapper's real name is Lontrell Williams Jr. He is asking to be released on bond ahead of his trial. And you may remember he and 8 other men, including his father, are accused in the January robbing and kidnapping of his record label owner, Gucci Mane. The other defendants, including Shiesty's father and rapper Big30, they're already out on bond, but here's this new filing. Prosecutors argue Shiesty should not be allowed out under any circumstances. They say no condition of release can protect the community or witnesses against Williams Jr. from the danger he poses. It goes on to say the danger here is concrete. Williams Jr. himself has shot at least 2 people. He leads a Memphis street gang of about 100 members. Excuse me, they say he's a man who could summon an armed entourage at will. And they contend he did just that in Dallas in January. We'll let you know what the judge decides. The trial is set for February.
Ironically, we will also find out that the reason they feel he's a danger to society probably have something to do with the fact that Gucci Mane security would write a letter to the judge claiming that he fears for him and his family's life if Pooh Shiesty is released. Shout out to Space TV as they will obtain the letter, as it would read, quote, "Dear Judge, this is CW." And by CW, he probably means confidential witness. But anyway, a victim and survivor from the incident that occurred on 1/10/26. First, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to provide my statement in response regarding the decision at hand concerning the bond for Lontrell Williams Jr. I respectfully ask that Mr. Williams remain remanded with no bond due to the safety concerns for myself and my family. Mr. Williams was aware that I am a vested retired police officer, and the knowledge did not stop him from committing these actions. Because of this, I am deeply concerned about what he may attempt to do if he is released. Out of all the victims involved in this case, I am the only one who lives in Texas, and I am extremely fearful of his ability to reach me or my family if he is granted bond. His actions show a disregard for the safety and well-being of others. These alleged crimes were committed while he was already under government monitored release, which raises serious concerns for me about what will prevent him from causing further harm if given another opportunity. Prior to this incident, Mr. Williams was given a second chance and was granted bail bond with monitoring conditions. Despite those conditions, he was once again accused of committing another crime that resulted in a person being shot. My wife and I are both afraid of what his mindset may be if he is released. Since the incident, I have found myself constantly watching vehicles passing by my home, worried that he or someone connected to him may attempt to harm me or my family. I have young children, and because of this fear, I have limited their ability to go outside and enjoy normal activities as they should. Judge, I respectfully ask that you consider the safety and security of my family and me when making a decision regarding bond. I believe keeping Mr. Williams detained is necessary to protect us and prevent further harm. Thank you for taking the time to hear my concerns. Respectfully, CW. Now, here's the thing with that, y'all. For one, he's a retired police officer, so he already had that advantage. 2, everything he said, he is actually right. How would a judge go against him in what he said? He said that this man was already out on a monitor. Why would y'all do that again when he already committed a crime while being monitored on federal release? Which means that he don't care for the conditions, and he will probably, if released, do the same thing again. So I fear for my life, and rightfully so. And this is the problem, y'all. As y'all see the news and them painting the picture that he is a danger to the community, well, this is what their music projects. This is the type of lifestyle you want to live. This is the type of treatment you get. When you're sitting there every song talking about shooting, spinning, not caring whether you're on federal probation, you'll still do X, Y, and Z, and then actually do it, well, of course, they're going to paint you as a monster, and how could you object? The proof is literally in the pudding, right? Whether it's music, interviews, or what you're being accused of. So they can't say, no, well, I don't see how you fear for your life, because everything he said was actually right. And the fact that he has kids, the fact that this was done on federal monitoring, and the fact that he is a retired police officer, this isn't looking too good. So honestly, I don't see them letting Pooh Shiesty out on bond or bail. He may just have to sit in there until his trial date and just hope that everything goes his way. However, it's not looking too good, y'all. So as more come out, we'll keep you guys updated. But in the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out. Are you tired of a bunch of social media gurus promising you results with their course, where all they do is take a bunch of information off YouTube and Google, then sell it to you? Well, look no further. Our YouTube Tips and Tricks Masterclass course comes equipped with SEO tips and tricks, along with methods we use to growth hack our YouTube channel. It also includes step-by-step ways to publish your video before uploading to guarantee a great SEO score, therefore your videos can rank and be shown to a bigger audience. Views and subscribers don't come by luck, and just how YouTube have an algorithm, you should have one as well that can guarantee you results. We doing websites and softwares we personally use to generate money creating Faces YouTube channels. If you also would like to skip the process and just buy other pre-built accounts, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, we also threw that in there for you too. We went through trial and error, so you don't have to. Click the link in the description or the comments and get started today.